I'm with the mushroom spirit, and one of the things I asked was to help me connect back to myself. Connect back. Usually I say like my spirit, but this summer I said connect back to myself. And so I got to a certain point where everything just hit me different, and I really felt so connected back to me. What I was realizing was we live in a world, right, with so much going on. There's so much going on that we are constantly trying to find like love outside of ourselves, or trying to give people's love, give so much love, that we quite literally like forget about ourselves, like our flesh, this physical vessel. Because I was getting to a point where I was just giving all my gratitude to my guides and to the Most High and to the mushroom spirit, and then I started giving myself gratitude because I led myself here, right, to like this point. And so it hit me like I really forget about myself, like this body. And then I started hugging myself and giving myself kisses. You know, I tell you guys, or I haven't told you in a while, hug yourself, like give yourself kisses. Appreciate this body. And I haven't felt this connected to me in so long, like me. And so I again was giving gratitude, but I'm here to say, like, we look for all these things outside of ourselves, right? And we're constantly giving, that we literally forget about us and this beautiful freaking vessel that we're walking in. And we're able to do all these things, and we're able to think and all this stuff, that we literally just quite literally forget about us. And I don't know how to explain to you guys the feeling that I felt of feeling like myself again, like feeling me. I know I walk in this body and talk in this body every single day, but it's like, I guess, a part of when we do things like an autopilot, like not even paying attention. And another thing that brought me there too, I started feeling a pain in my side. So I started just asking myself, like, what do I need? And what is it? Like, what's wrong? So I put my hand there, you know, to do Reiki. And then the pain went away so fast. And it amazes me sometimes with Reiki, when it comes to physical pains, how fast it works, how fast it goes away. And then I was again just thinking, like, I was just telling myself, I'm worthy of love, I'm worthy of, you know, health, so many things, like. And I just kept crying because, and just feeling myself, like, just feeling so connected to myself. And this is why, I swear to goodness, I love the mushroom spirit so much, because it helps you. Like, if you ask, I like to be very specific and to set my intentions every time I sit with the mushroom spirit. But it will really help you see things and feel things that you ask for, like really connect. And I'm just so grateful for this moment to reconnect with me, with my body, to like feel. I'm just so grateful. I don't know how to explain it to you guys. Like, I really wish I could explain to you the thought process and how it actually feels to be in my body. Like, and then I was like, it's so many things that happened at once, because it was like I was having conversations with my youngest, with my self that's traumatized again from physical touch, right? As I was like hugging myself and giving myself kisses, because I could hear her saying like it's uncomfortable, and I'm hearing her saying that, but I'm also hearing the other part of me saying, like, I am worthy of that love, I'm worthy of physical affection, and I want that, you know, but I don't want to feel like that uncomfortability. And I know she feels uncomfortable for a reason, because there were times where she was me. I was touched without wanting to be, in certain type of ways. So now it's uncomfortable, but that's all I also ever wanted, was physical touch, physical affection in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know this is going, it's okay, because this is for me just as much as it is for you, me letting it go. So even if you don't, understand, which I trust you will understand what I'm saying. There's just so many parts of me that I was talking to, that I am talking to. And you, whoever's watching, versions of you, there's so many different parts of you, versions of us, that need to hear us talking to them and telling them, like, you are worthy of this, and you are safe. And I kept telling myself, you are safe, you are safe, you are worthy of love, you are worthy of physical affection. Oh my gosh, it's so much. I'm just so grateful, honestly. And I just felt like I had to come share it in this moment that it was happening, because sometimes it's hard for me to remember the things that I want to tell you guys. And sometimes I convince myself not to, because I'm like, there's no way for me to explain how it's actually happening, because it's so many things happening. This happens to me a lot, though, like throughout my days, every day. Like, I think so many things in so many different levels. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I'm having so many different conversations with different versions of myself in one moment, and then thinking about the outside world and everybody else. And so sometimes it's like so overwhelming to the point I don't know how to bring it to you guys, The overall thing is, I just want myself and all parts of me to know, and all parts of you to know, that you are worthy. Like, we are worthy of feeling safe. We are worthy of a healthy love. We are worthy of affection. We are worthy of being seen, being remembered, being paid attention to. That was the biggest thing too. I was realizing, like, I neglect myself and it's so easy to happen, because like I said, all the distractions of everything, the outside world, getting in your thoughts, that you don't even pay attention to your own body, like what you actually need. And your body will tell you, will tell you. And it's the thing, you have to feel safe enough to be able to sit there. I was thinking that too, like, I should be able to be anywhere in the world and feel like if I want to hug myself or caress myself, I should be able to do that. But then I started thinking, like, it would look weird to other people. Whatever. The point is that you are worthy of feeling safe enough to pay attention to yourself, to pick you, to love you, to give yourself love, to give yourself affection. Oh my gosh. I really trust that you guys are going to understand what I'm saying. And your little kid self, like, no matter what you're doing, like, you are worthy of that attention. You are worthy of giving yourself that time and that love that you need, that we all need. Like, you are worthy of being and feeling safe enough to do so. And you can give yourself that at any given moment. You can give yourself that opportunity to feel safe. Like, let go of all of the fears of whatever it is that may be holding you back, and give yourself that. Because as little Ren, like, that's what we needed. And at times, like, our parents and stuff, like, they couldn't give us that because their minds were somewhere else. For whatever reason, whether they had to go to work to provide, to have money, because they were thinking of all the ways, like, things could go wrong if they weren't there and present, and they couldn't give that to themselves either. Anyway, jeez Louise, you know what? I need to stop cutting myself off, because everything I'm saying is worth hearing. Everything I'm saying is worth hearing. Everything you have to say is worth hearing. That was another part of it too. Like, oh man. We are worthy of love. We are worthy of being listened to, being seen, being cared for, being given what it is that we feel that we need in the moment. If your body is hurting you, like, if your mind is hurting you, it's going to tell you what it needs. Just like when we were young, we may have said things that we needed, but it wasn't given to us. We can give it to ourselves. It's just love and affection. Probably not just, but it is at the end of the day. Like, oh my gosh. Give yourself the love. Give yourself the time. Just listen to what your body, what your mind, whatever is telling you. And just give it to it. Give it to you. Like, give yourself that. Yeah. I trust whoever needed to hear this will hear it. And it will be understood. Okay. I love you. See you later.